Hey everybody, KC here. So I want to do an update on a story that we had a couple of years ago about how the Colorado State Legislature was considering a bill that would have allowed for the composting of human remains. And at the time, they were the first state to be considering doing something like that. Well, Axios had a story the other day about how now New York recently became the sixth state to allow for the composting of human remains, which is really, really interesting, and focused on a business, a Seattle-based business. It's a funeral home that specializes in composting. And the company is called Recompose, really smart name. And basically, they have raised up to this point 6.75 million in one funding round, 10 million in another funding round, and now we're looking to raise another 5 million. This one they're doing via crowdfunding. They're crowdsourcing the money. And because they say, hey, listen, we needed to raise money to kind of get things started, but now as we need more money, we're looking to connect with our community, in this case, community of people who are eventually going to be dead, which is pretty much everybody. And listen, now there's it is a bipartisan sort of thing. Liberals like it because it seems environmentally smart. Conservatives like it, especially people from farm states, because they want to be connected with the land. And so it's expected that more states are going to start to allow for the composting of human remains, and that there's going to be a lot more companies out there that are going to compete with the likes of Recompose. I actually kind of like this idea. I've always thought that, boy, once they take whatever organs they may be able to use, I'd love to be, basically cremated and then, turned into compost. But I'd like my remains to go to a vineyard somewhere. And I understand you got to be careful about the terroir, but just stick me in a little corner where I'm not necessarily going to influence any of the vines, but I'm going to be close enough that it'll make my remains happy. So if you have a vineyard and you're maybe preferably in Willamette Valley and you're willing to let my ashes occupy a little corner that nobody else is paying attention to, let me know. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.